Hi everybody, welcome. I'm Adam Del Monte and this is a special video cast for Strings by Mail. Now, let's get to the lesson portion of the video. So I was just playing a little bit of Bulerias. Bulerias is the most complex, usually the most virtuosic form in flamenco, and is certainly rhythmically the most complex. So in this very limited format, we can go into super details or super depth, of course, but I will try and touch upon the most fundamental elements of Buleria. So first off, the first thing to know about Buleria is that it has 12 beats, and every beat isn't equal. There are accents within those beats, and within one bar of Buleria, which we call compás, which give the shape and the form of this style. The accents within the 12 beats fall on 3, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So we go the way I started: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So whatever I did in the right hand was accenting the main stations, the main accents of Buleria. So, how did I do that? I used the back of my nail to gently kind of tap. It's almost percussive, to just get that right bouncy sound. Okay, I'll break it down and slow it down in a second. I just want you to hear the differences in dynamics that I use between the very soft bounces and the stronger ones, the accents that fall again on 3, 6, 8, 10, and 12. This is what gives the shape and the form of the Buleria. So, the gentle taps go as follows, right? So you can be at the back of these two or back of this nail, it doesn't really matter, whatever feels comfortable to you. But then when you do the accent, there's a compound movement you have to practice and master. It's a forward flick with the back of the nail of your index finger, like this, but it's compounded with a golpe, what we call a golpe. You tap with your A finger, and please put something on your guitar. Don't do this on your $30,000 Smallman or something. So, this is the motion that you want to do. It's kind of a combination of forward flicking and downward tapping with the A finger. To get it started, don't be afraid to kind of swivel your wrist a little bit, just to get some result going. Eventually you won't have to, then it'll just become second nature. But you tap down with the I finger at the back of your nail, and you tap with the A finger on the body of the guitar, on the golpeador. So, now let's put the elements together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, from 9 to 10, and 10 being the accent, I did a rasgueado. Okay? If you want to learn more in depth how to do rasgueados, first of all, I'm pretty sure I already did a lesson on rasgueados for Strings by Mail. If you want to go more in depth into rasgueados, please visit my own website, newlearningvision.com, where there are many lessons, and there's a specific rasgueado package where I show and break down and explain many different types of rasgueados. This is one of them. So on the quick, it's this. Just move your fingers and hit the strings. Now, 9, 10. So that upstroke actually lands on the downbeat of the 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. So again, flamenco, unlike classical guitar, and unlike classical music in general, it's rarely done exactly the same every single time. There's always little nuances or big nuances that in the spare of the moment present themselves to the player, and that is definitely an improvisatory element that is a part of flamenco. Even though there are very, very fixed structures overall in flamenco, and a lot of things that are pre-composed, such as falsetas, but the way they're executed isn't always exactly the same, because the spur of the moment you'll be inspired and you're like, oh, let's do it like this, or let's do it like that, or let's just add this one extra note. The important thing is to always stay in compás, to stay in rhythm, to stay in time. There's no negotiating there. That is non-negotiable. So, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. So the 12 is, the last hit of the 12 is an upstroke with the I finger. Okay? So this is the very first rhythmic pattern that you learn in Buleria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So practice that a lot before you come to Jerez. And once you have that down, you're going to fit right in.